Okay, thanks so much, Nisha. I am honored to be here with George Morris and John Ciet, who are from the #1 Century 21 office globally. In the world,
right,
out of 7,000. So they know what they're talking about. You guys are with the Century 21 Everest Realty Group right here in Utah.
That's right.
And you guys, I love what you were talking about today because you are talking about selling our home and what we should do to increase the chance of selling it for more money.
Right.
And I think our viewers really want to be knowing that. So are there things a homeowner should do to prepare their home for the sale?
Absolutely, Jess. You look at the number of things that an individual should be doing, and they could do so many things, and there's this sea of confusion as to what they could be doing. What we've learned over the years is that the #1 thing that they should be choosing is the right realtor. And you look at the fact with over 13,000 realtors across the state of Utah, that is a very important decision. Basing on choosing the right realtor, which we would hope it to be Century 21, of course, but you take it to the next step, which is the cosmetic side of the equation. The basics, of course, the deep cleaning, making sure it's dejunked, making sure that it's not too personal. And it's amazing as we walk through these homes how much that still is going on because of the lack of education that the homeowner has. But then there's the structural side, right?
Right. I mean, for example, all homes have a driveway, right? But you have some situations where the concrete is really beyond repair and it needs to be replaced, versus maybe somebody wanting to put some cosmetic changes, maybe staining the driveway. In both cases, you're going to have a driveway. The question is, can you make changes that actually make the driveway more valuable? In most cases, I would say no. I think George makes a very good point. The primary issue is making certain that you're working with a real estate agent who's willing to tell you the truth. Look, Jesse, we want to make certain that we have homes that appeal to the senses, to the sight, to the hearing, right? To the smell, to the touch, right? And to the taste.
Even
to the taste, yeah.
How do you just do the taste?
We don't want them tasting the carpet.
No carpet, right? But the cookies in the home when people come in, that smell, right? But it's really about presentation, and oftentimes what we find is that homeowners need to hear the truth, right, about what they need to change, and oftentimes realtors are they're unwilling to tell people the truth. And people need to know if the carpet's the wrong color, they need to be told it's the wrong carpet because it's going to affect the value.
Well, and I love that what will really affect the value is something different than I would have thought of. The #1, let's talk about what the #1 national statistic things you can get the highest return on your investment. What is it?
Yeah, it's interestingly enough, it's the front door.
It's the front door. You hear it's the kitchen. You hear the kitchen sells the home, but it's the front door that really is
it's the
selling
curb appeal.
it.
It's the way that it looks. I mean, think about walking into just an office where you see the receptionist right there, how they greet you. It's the same thing from the standpoint of how does the door greet you? How do you feel as you're walking up to the home?
Your first
and that
impression.
feeling, right?
It's the first impression.
It really is the first impression.
Right.
Okay, the second I'm surprised by also, a wood deck.
A wood deck, yeah. It's the simple things usually, right? So if there's a wood deck, make certain that the wood deck is in good repair. Oftentimes you'll see homes that are for sale, they're beautiful homes, but the wood deck is in disrepair. And those simple things, really, whether people recognize it consciously or unconsciously, they have an effect on the perception of value. So it comes down to those simple things, the cosmetic things.
Yeah, here's the scary thing, Jesse, is that you look at the fact that there's nearly 7,000 homes on the market right now across just the Wasatch Front.
Oh my goodness.
And yet you're having, give or take 2,400 to 2,500 homes selling a month. So we're talking about 2/3 of the homes are never selling every single month. So a lot of disappointed people, and it has a lot to do with the features, the benefits, the communication between their realtor and what's going on there. So what we would encourage an individual to do is to call us and let us tell them the truth as to the relationship of how they get their home sold in today's market. Utah is ranked in the top across the nation as one of the best markets in the country right now.
Wow. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to Everest Group with Century 21. You guys are going to need to check them out. We're going to have your website linked from our website. We're also going to have, this is so surprising, all of the other top 4 things to invest in your home to get the highest return on your investment. You'd be surprised because I feel like out there, all these home fixer-upper shows you're seeing, you're thinking it's the kitchen. But why are they making so much off of the kitchen?
It's interesting. They're not really making so much off of the kitchen. The truth is that if you take a look at those shows, the people are buying the homes right.
Right.
So they're buying them under value, and then they put them in the kitchen because every home needs a kitchen, right? And a lot of those homes, they definitely need a kitchen. So they put in the kitchen, and they make more money for the home because, of course, they've done the remodel and so forth, but they bought the home at the right price.
It's the right price.
It's the
not
right price.
Just the kitchen.
It's not the kitchen. Jesse, look, the truth is that they're going to pay a premium on the remodel, right? So they can't go in and expect if I put $50,000 into a kitchen that the buyer's going to pay me more, because the buyer knows what a kitchen's worth.
Right. Well, and what I love is we don't always know what it's worth, but you guys know what it's worth.
Give us a
over
call.
there.
We would love to help you.
Thank you guys so much. All of the information is
Absolutely.
going to be linked up on our website, and when we come back, Amber Packer is here.
That's right. Hey, you got a personal assistant handling all your business, you're going to get things done the right way. And of course, still ahead before you pay your bills.